All right, it is Monday, January 12th. We shall start with gold, which, according to stock charts, printed a new historic high 46.29. Today's candle, of course, negates this high, and we've just literally higher highs, higher lows, and now we're back to RSI 70 overbought again. But hey, we could go up for weeks. We could easily, on a pure momentum basis, we could tick upwards into February. And why would we not think 5K is possible in February now? Silver, new historic high, 85.39. I mean, look, you can see every time they call it back, buyers come in. They keep coming in. Friday's candle, bullish engulfing, played out. Momentum is on the crazy high side. I mean, my God. You see, look, it's teased the bears twice. Two little cooling waves, but we did not get a bearish cross. So here's what it is. I'm not on the silver train, but well, at least I'm not bloody short. And of course the miners, new historic high, 95.98. Today's candle is, it's not black. RSI 70 overbought, but again, also note today's volume actually in GDX. Today's volume was pretty good, best volume since that high. Momentum's increasingly positive. There's no sign here. We could. Look, we're on the high end, right? But you can stay on the high end for a good month before it breaks down. So it looks like the miners, gold, silver, are going to go up into February. All right, what else? Before I forget, let's just jump to copper. Copper was officially up 5 cents to 5.95. I did see copper futures. That was copper futures over in the sixes, but still, you know, bullish, midterm bullish. Um, hmm. Actually, let's jump to the S&P first. We'll go with that one first. Actually, we'll even jump to the 60-minute chart. Why not? Because I want to highlight the 60-minute because look at the opening candle. All the bears could merit on the Trump power chatter was that 69.34. The opening candle was a reversal bullish. On up we went. Even printing a new historic high of 69.86. It's kind of crazy, right? And of course, if the S&P candle is a hollow red reversal, the VIX, by definition, should be black, which it was. And down we went. I would, again, don't get hysterical about one single up candle. But you see, black candle, down, black candle, down, black candle, down, black candle, even, down a little bit, but then choppy. Black candle, down. They usually play out. As others over here, look at them. They play out almost all the time. All right, let's jump to a key stock, which I've been babbling about for a while now. And look, Thursday, floors, 255s, reversal candle. Friday, a retest, settles up. Today, settled up 0.3. You could argue, bears could argue we're setting up a bear flag. I would disagree. We're oversold. My basic target would be the 50-day 272. So $12 basic upside. Is that going to happen this week? I mean, it's almost possible on a stretch, but it's far more likely after the holiday. Keep in mind, Monday the 19th, we are closed. So I think Apple could be testing the 50-day next week. What else we got? Oh, yeah, American Eagle's down on holiday sales data, but it was okay. Today's candle was a reversal. The buyers piled in. Bullish. First Majestic Silver. Look at that. Only 6.9% only. But higher with silver. So it's $20. It's got to go to the 23s if you saw my weekend video. Barrack Mining, do we even care? I mean, look at that. 2.5% near strike high. Deckers down 1.9%. Not a reversal candle, but I see this as I still think we'll go to 125. It is struggling though, after a couple of downgrades last week. Freeport McMoran. I think that's the nearest strike high, 58.71. I'm actually gonna literally check. I want to make sure, but if I look at it on a 25-year chart, was it ever higher than that? No, no. It's $45 in '08, and then down to 5. Okay, so yeah, Freeport McMoran, nearest strike high 58. If you believe copper's going to go to the sevens, you can maybe look for 75 to 80 later this year. Home Depot, look at that. Early weakness, test for 200-day and key price threshold, bullish. Intel, down 3%. You could argue it's just a retrace of Friday's gain. JP Morgan, earnings early Tuesday will be good. Today's candle, hollow red reversal, bullish. Lockheed, new cycle high, 554 printed, bullish to 600. Netflix, down 0.1. That's a trashy performance. Not good. You got to think there's a pretty high probability we're going to test the 82s. The market being what the market is, I would expect that the 82s will be lost, washing out all the short-term stops, and then maybe a brief capitulation around $70. Now, I would admit $70 might not be printed until March, but the trend is there. Next one is Nike. Oh, yes, of course. Down 0.4%, hollow red reversal candle, bullish breakout above 70, onward to 90. Nvidia, Shop, Pan American Silver, near historic high, 2.7%, impressive. SMR down 3.8%. Friday's candle black from the 50-day played out. Isn't that interesting? I like the stock on a long-term basis. Target up 0.6. 106 is, so the buyers are coming in here. Next target is 115 green zone. More broadly bullish 145, which looks an eventuality. Tesla up 0.9. Appears we have a short-term low from 424. United Health, we're going to skip that one. We don't care about that. United Health was down 1%, 340.51. It's not a reversal candle, but you can argue you could argue this is a bull flag. It's not a great one, but I still think we're good at getting the 472. To me, that's a given. You've had all this time churning out a floor. There's a key floor there, and we've been clawing up above a 200-day. Because we stalled there. Look, we stalled it with a black candle, of course, of a 200-day. Sell signal. Now we have a floor signal from just above the gap. This is going to break up on the way. I would like to be on board this one by early February. And finally, Exxon, which of course Trump was talking about on a plane last night. He was complaining that because Exxon declared that Venezuela currently uninvestable, or they were cautious, and Trump didn't like it. From a corporate perspective, it makes no sense to be involved in South America. Too many problems. Anything else to highlight? I guess one other would be Abercrombie and Fitch ticket. Was it A&R? Nope. Oh, stock charts is having issues. All right, Abercrombie and Fitch 102. Let's say reversal candle. No, it's not. Not quite, but holiday sales guidance was okay. Um, yeah, can't complain about that. Anything else? BitMine, do we care about that? Not really. Amazon, 10.4. Don't care. Rocket Lab. Oh, look at that. Solid gains in Rocket Lab. 3.6%. That's pretty good. Palantir, Michael Berry's short. Up 1.1%. Not great for Mr. Berry. I mean, you can argue this is just mostly consolidation. Look, it was 66 to 207. And all of this is just consolidation, arguably, before the next move up. You can only be bearish this one if it goes under the 200-day, currently 153. Does anyone seriously think this is going to go under the 200-day anytime soon? It doesn't look likely. What's the closing chart should be? What should it be? I almost want to highlight a monthly chart. I mean, look at this. Even if we settle the month net lower, we've printed a new historic high of 69.86, which makes it a net bullish month. Also note that the upper Bollinger now stands at actually, yeah, look at that, 7,097. So we can go to 7,100 in the near term. We're only talking about 2%, less than 2%, like 1.7% before the end of the month. That's doable. I would keep in mind Friday is OPEX. My guess would be they would probably go for a pin around 7K. So if we somehow get to say 7,025 to 7,050 by Wednesday or early Thursday, I would imagine they're going to want to cool it back to 7K for the Friday OPEX pin. And we shall leave it there.